Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 24th, 2021. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
Every week, we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. This week, we're complaining about being chuggy. Is that right?
Yeah.
And old lady asking, and obsessing about secret handshakes and other identifiers. We're also taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today, we're talking about what kind of family we are. Catherine, what kind of family are you? What's this about?
So my daughter was cleaning out her closet, and she had like 2 huge bags full of almost all t-shirts. And we looked through them together quickly, and, there were like 8 or 9 from her skating team because she was on that team for 10 years, and every year they got a t-shirt. And also every year she was in an ice show, and those all had their own t-shirts. So she had all those. She had t-shirts from different competitions she's been to for skating. So it was quite a lot. Like, of these 2 giant bags, probably one was devoted to skating related t-shirts. So we were talking about, donating them or just otherwise getting rid of them. And I said, do you want to get one of those quilts made? Like, have you seen those quilts where people turn t-shirts? Mm-hmm. You cut the t-shirt into like a square, and then you make it onto a quilt.
Yeah.
And so it's a way to like save the shirts that you don't wear anymore or that are too small or whatever. I said, do you want to get one of those quilts? And she said, I feel like we're not that kind of family. Which I agree is true, but I also thought was a very funny statement. So it just got us thinking about, like, what other ways are we not that kind of family? Like, and I'm not meaning this to insult the people who are this kind of family, but, like, we are not the kind of family that does family pictures. Like, we have never done that. And certainly not like all in matching outfits on the beach or something. Like, we just don't even go in front of a camera, a professional camera together.
Right.
So, that's another, we're not that kind of family. I don't know. What about you guys?
Well, now first I need some clarification.
Yes.
Are you not the kind of family to get the t-shirt quilt because you're not the kind of family to hold on to old memories? Or you're not the kind of family to have a fancy quilt? Or you're not the kind of family to be organized enough to get the t-shirts together and mail them off somewhere? Because that third one is the kind of family we are. We are the kind of family that says, oh man, yeah, let's do that. And then we start a garbage bag full of t-shirts for it, and it sits in the living room for a year and a half before my husband sneaks it out the back door and takes it to the Goodwill. That's the kind of family we are.
I think we are the non-sentimental kind of family. Like, I think that's what she meant.
That's what she meant by it. All right. That makes sense.
Like, I think I've
gone either way.
I think we talked about this once before, but like, another time when she was cleaning and reorganizing her room, she put all of her trophies and medals and things into this big bin. And because she was like, what do I do with these? And I said, I don't know. And that was probably like towards the beginning of her senior year in high school. And I said, well, we'll save them because when you're a senior, you'll have like a big display at the skating banquet. And if you have a graduation party and whatever, like you put all that stuff, you display all that stuff. Well, of course, none of that ever happened. So now we just have this.
Laughed and laughed.
We have this giant plastic tote full of trophies and medals. So,
and what do you do with it? Storage? Because you can't throw them away, right?
Well, I sort of think eventually they're going to get thrown away.
Well, My daughter filled a big garbage bag full of DVDs she no longer wanted anymore and put it out to go with the trash. And I said, what? No, I have to look at every one and make sure there's no treasured, relic in there or something that I gave you or something that I watched with you and I would want to save and love. And so, as mentioned earlier, it's been sitting in the living room in a garbage bag since COVID started.
Exactly.
So obviously we're not the kind of family who gets rid of things because mother will not let us.
Nicole, what kind of family are you not?
Well, I think I'm definitely sentimental. In fact, I asked my mother to make me a quilt like that.
Aww.
But it wasn't like old t-shirts. It was my kids' baby clothes.
Aww.
So,
what a great idea.
Yeah, it was really sweet. And then I had a little piece of my wedding dress in there. So it was really sweet.
Wow.
I have yet to receive it though because it's in Canada and I can't get up there to get it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm very sentimental and I do hold on to that stuff. My kids, not so much. Mm-hmm. They don't really have attachments and nor does my husband. So I'm probably the one that has like a myriad of stuff, but we're not the kind of family, and this is kind of funny because it's America, but we're definitely not like the rah go team family. Mm-hmm. Like we don't do like, we don't follow any sports. We don't wear team colors. We don't, even when my kids were in sports, we weren't part of the booster club. We just kind of, donated and showed up and right. We didn't wear like the team colors or anything. And I think that's probably more just cultural. Cause
I was actually thinking about that because soon I have to go to an all-day series of lacrosse games for my son. And I don't have it. The school colors are red and white. And not only do I not have like specific lacrosse clothing, but I don't even have like a red t-shirt. So actually I have one red t-shirt and it has a Christmas tree on it and it says Mele Kalikimaka because I got it in Hawaii. So do I wear that?
It's red. I might
have to.
Yeah, we just don't do the dress up thing. Like even when I was a teacher and, there were spirit days and Halloween and like I did the minimum. I just, I don't know. I just didn't want to stand out. I just really wasn't feeling the whole go team go kind of thing. So yeah, we're not that kind of family.
I have many, many Clifton Mustang Marching Band t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, and other gear.
That's funny. Yeah, no. We are not.
Go Mustangs.
I do have stuff from the skating team and the hockey team that my son was on because, they were on the same teams or the same like team name forever and ever. So I do have some gear from those, but he's only been playing high school lacrosse for this season and also last season, which didn't happen. So I haven't had time to build up to acquiring any clothing.
Right. I don't know. It kind of, and I don't like my kids are the same way in a way. Like, I don't know if that's our influence, but then again, they've spent most of their life here. So it's kind of, nature versus nurture. I don't know. Cause they don't, even when, back when Kristen was playing tennis on the tennis team, they, on their game days, the girls would be, bows and ribbons in their hair and, I don't know, they had kind of game day shirts and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, no. I'm not doing that. Yeah. So we're just definitely, I don't know, more low key on that side of things. But, it's fun. I love watching people. I love watching fans and I think like it's entertainment and it's cool and everything. Like I'm not definitely not because I don't think it's appropriate or anything. It's just like, I don't have the confidence to put myself out there like that. So anyway.
Increasingly, I think, apparently, we're not the kind of family that goes on trips or vacations or really travels at all if we can help it. And that's, I mean, all my growing up, every summer we went on a trip. My dad would plan either a big trip, either we go, like one year we would go on a big trip, and the next year we would like go to a dude ranch or something like that.
Wow.
But there was always, it
Oh,
was a
I would
big
love
deal.
to see a Terry at a dude ranch picture.
Dude ranch.
Oh, yeah.
We
I rode
need one,
horses,
Terry.
I square dance.
Oh my gosh.
This was every other year we would go to the dude ranch, and then every other year we would go to Canada or Alaska or Yellowstone or some
Wow.
big thing that a cruise that my dad would plan. So I just expected that it would be that way for my family, and my husband and I bought a timeshare right after we got married, and so we, when the kids were little, we went on trips every summer, just kind of like clockwork, and now we had a couple of years that we weren't able to do it for one reason or another, and we just kind of, nobody is like chomping at the bit to get to it. And every time I mention it, people are like, well, we like our routine. We're very routine bound. And, for me, it's so much stress planning it and then worrying that people aren't going to be happy and then making sure that they're unhappy by being crazy about happiness. And so what do I need that for? And everybody else is happy just sitting in their rooms or watching TV or whatever and not wanting to go places. So I think we may just say we're not that kind of family from now on.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy a timeshare? Hit me up.
Yeah. I always kind of thought that we would be the timeshare kind of family, but no, just my husband, he doesn't like to stay in one spot. See the rest, see my, see my lifetime here with him because we've moved so many times, but I couldn't see him.
Well, we trade the timeshare for all different places. So
That's
we've
true.
been any number of different places. And it sort of, for a while, forced us to take a vacation because we had this week. And then we just got derailed and can't seem to get back on. And nobody cares that we're not. Including, unfortunately, me, which is why nothing will ever happen.
Right.
It would take me going, we're all gonna go because I said we have to have a vacation.
Family time. No.
Once we were at a resort and the power went out, it was like there was a hurricane and the power was out for like 3 days, and I made everybody stay. Our friends were with us too. And I was like, every time people would say, maybe we should go back home, I was like, but I planned stuff and I put so much planning into this vacation. And so we just
hung in there
in our room with the lights off for 3 days. Oh dear. I am really we're not the kind of family that has a sane mother, apparently.
Oh, well, but we are the kind of family that has a mother who podcasts.
There you go.
Works out all their feelings by podcasting. That's going to be it for today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.